So just let your eyes close down. And I really don't want you to worry about doing this wrong. There isn't a right or wrong way to do it. First of all, just notice the colours and patterns you can see behind your eyelids. Listen to all the sounds you can hear. Listen to the clock ticking. You might hear the cars going by outside. You can even listen out for the periods of quiet when there isn't very much noise. But then just let all of those sounds fade into the background. Even though they're still there and you're aware of them, you don't need to respond to them in any way. You don't need to react to them. And it's a really pleasant feeling to know that you needn't respond to anything that you notice except the sound of my voice. All I want you to do is relax. That's all you need to do right now. If your thoughts wander, it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that you're doing this wrong. Everyone's mind wanders. It's what minds are designed to do. So when your thoughts wander, just bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. And just think about a beautiful, calming colour. Imagine being surrounded by that colour, the colour filling the room, becoming more intense. And as it does, the feeling of relaxation gets more intense too. And just pay attention to your breathing for a little while. You don't need to try and change your breathing or stop it from changing. I don't want you to make any effort at all. Just notice the breathing. Notice the way the chest rises and then falls. Notice the movement of air in the nostrils as you inhale. And notice that the outwards breath is even more comfortable than the inwards breath. When you breathe in, you can't help but tense the muscles in the chest and the abdomen. But when you breathe out, those same muscles can't help but relax. So just focus on the outwards breath. And you may feel as if you're drifting, as if you're sleepy or drowsy. But you're not asleep and you're not falling asleep. Hypnosis is a state of focused attention, so that you take notice of what's important, but let go of everything else. You let go of what's unimportant, so that you can give all of your focus to what matters. And the most important thing you can do right now is just to let go. Don't try. Just relaxing more and more. As if everything is slowing down. Even your thoughts slowing down. As if every second is like a minute. Everything's in slow motion. And I'm going to count from 10 down to 0, and with every number I count, you'll notice that you feel even more relaxed. Every number takes you deeper and deeper into a lovely, quiet state of calm and relaxation. 10, just drifting down. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And whilst you rest and relax so completely, there's really nothing that need disturb you. You can still be aware of your thoughts and your feelings and of the sounds that you can hear, but they don't need to disturb you at all. You don't need to react to anything you notice. The subconscious mind looks after so many things for you. You breathe using your subconscious mind. You don't have to think consciously about when to breathe or how long to breathe for. You do it so subconsciously it happens when you're asleep. You don't need to make an effort. So many things work better when we just let the subconscious mind take care of them. Think about when you make a speech. It's much harder then to remember what you want to say. When you meet somebody you want to impress, rather than letting your subconscious mind take care of the conversation for you, you start to overthink, to try too hard, to work out what to say in advance. It doesn't flow, it's not natural. In the same way, when you try and remember something, it's much harder than when you just let the memory flow back to you. When you don't think about these things, they're easy. Just let the subconscious mind work without conscious interference. You don't need to make a conscious effort. You don't need to try. And I just want you, when you're ready, to take in a slightly deeper breath than usual. And just hold it for the count of 2. And as you let it out, it's like a sigh, letting all the remaining tension out of the body. Really feel yourself relaxing deeper and deeper now. I want you to picture a beautiful, peaceful lake. And the water is completely and utterly still. There isn't even a ripple on the surface. The only movement is the reflection of the trees at the water's edge as the breeze gently blows them. Any stray thoughts that cross your mind now are just like 2 or 3 birds flying overhead, reflected in the water just for a moment but then gone. And the ideas and suggestions I'm going to give you now are like large, heavy stones being dropped into your subconscious mind, breaking through the surface of the water and then drifting, sinking gently and slowly down. And when they reach the bottom, they lodge themselves firmly and permanently, so that these ideas and suggestions will continue to affect you even when you're no longer here with me in this room. And I want you to imagine that you're in a library. This room is obviously lined with bookcases, and these bookcases, when you look at them closely, are filled with diaries. A diary for every year of your life. And over the next few days and weeks, every time you fall asleep, it will be as if you're just flicking through these diaries. And they're full of memorabilia too, photographs, ticket stubs, letters, postcards, all sorts of things that help you to remember. And as you look into each diary, it's as if you're the age you were then when you wrote that diary, as if you have the memories and the knowledge that you had right there. And even when you're not consciously thinking about these diaries and these photographs and these memories, you'll find that your subconscious mind still pays attention to them. And sometimes ideas may bubble up into your conscious mind. It might catch you by surprise, emerging into your awareness, even when you're consciously thinking about something else. Ideas and memories may come to you also when you're asleep, so that when you wake in the morning, the ideas and thoughts will be there, giving you a fresh perspective, a new way of remembering these things that have been so hard for you to remember before. The important thing is not to try. You don't need to try. Let your subconscious mind take on this task for you, just like it does so much for you. And just take a few moments now, just to let that deep sense of relaxation and comfort really sink in. Anytime you want to return to this state of peace and quiet, you can. This is a state of mind which you have created, and you can recreate it anytime you want to. All you need to do is just take a few moments to rest back. Take a deep breath in, hold it just for a few moments, and then as you let it out, really feel that calm and well-being just flowing through you, that sense of stillness and comfort. The more you do this, the more relaxed you will be in general terms. The more relaxed you are, the easier it is for you to remember what you want to remember. You can return to this deep, peaceful, hypnotic state anytime you want to or need to. And I'm going to count to 5 now. With each number I count, you'll feel more alert and awake, and with a growing sense of confidence that you will retrieve this memory of little man that you so much want. Beginning to count now, taking a deep breath in, blowing it straight out like candles on a cake. 1, 2, waking up. 3, 4, getting ready to look at the room around you and see how bright and vivid the colours are. 5, open your eyes.
God, everything was dark blue then, before that.
That's interesting.
Dark, dark blue, but only in circles.
Hmm.